Let me tell you a story.
If we are to move forward, we must understand what we've left behind.
Farewell for
Thank
now.
you for returning to us. I must admit, we are sorely in need of your help.
Farewell.
By now, you must be wondering about all of this curse business. What could distort a majestic Arrakoa into this?
Rishad drags a crooked hand through the mottled feathers about his face.
A raven is prepped and waiting to fly you to Talon Watch. There shall your eyes be opened to the origin of this curse. Present the Eye of Ansu to Talon Guard Kurek. He will guide you from there.
Goodbye.
If we are to move
Farewell, my
forward,
friend.
we must understand. An important contact lives in the nearby Shadowglade. He is meek, but trains Kaleri of monstrous size, which are quite dangerous. He once claimed they could knock a Rylak out of the sky, but I'll believe that when I see it. Skizik is holding a valuable treasure for me. Seek him out and get him back to Vale Terok if you can. At the very least, recover the gavel I entrusted to him.
I will see you again. Do not believe your eyes.
Talon priests live among us in secret, guarding the rights of the Talon King's return. The adherent proclamation you acquired in Sketis revealed 2 of them living in the Shadowglade to the north. Orcs have moved into the region, and the adherent's beam weapon left Vale Akraz a smoking crater. As you can see, my people are beset by enemies on all sides. Talon priest Ishal survived and is in hiding. Drink this elixir near his hut to peer into the shadows and make contact with him.
The shadows are restless.
Hooks have been run through his limbs, and a shattered hand insignia carved into his beak. It seems the orcs found him first. Beneath Skizik's outstretched hand, letters are scrawled into the dirt. THORNMOTHER. Ravagers, brought in by the shattered hand, have taken over the aviary and are breeding fast. If left alone, they could be swarming the entire area, including Vale Terok, in a matter of days. Miraculously, this single egg has eluded the Ravagers. A small tag has been lovingly tied around the base of the egg. It reads, Icky. The hatchling springs immediately to flight, then looks at you expectantly and cheeps. Icky cheeps again, then begins gnawing on his foot. Looking out across the nearby hillside, you spy tiny Ravager grubs inching along the grass.
I'm out of range.
Icky looks up at you, foot clamped in his beak, and lets out a muffled cheep. You hold a handful of grubs out, steel yourself, and prepare to chew them up as a mama bird would. Thankfully, Icky snatches them from your hand before you can proceed. Apparently Kaliri don't do that.
May your blade be true. A dark wind is blowing.
Not what I was expecting when I heard that Iskar was sending help. No matter, you'll have to do. The adherents came for me, but I was already hiding. I watched from the shadows as they ransacked my hut. Then, I watched the Shattered Hand orcs arrive and butcher them like dinner fowl. Seems everyone is after us these days. One of those orc thugs made off with my scrying orb. I will be needing it back if I am to be of any use to Iskar.
Tread carefully.
We can wait no longer. The Talon King must return.
The Talon King will guide
The
us.
Shattered Hand clan is made up of orcs, who can call no other clan home. They are sadistic warriors who maim their bodies, perhaps in a show of solidarity, or perhaps because they simply enjoy the pain. It does not matter. What matters is that they are expanding their territory, butchering anyone in their path. They must be dealt with.
Beware the burning sky. It's too far.
A sweaty, pulsing egg, no doubt flush with Ravager larvae. A swift kick should take care of these. Strangely satisfying. Not sure.
This curse has not broken me
We
yet.
can wait no longer. Have you found the orb?
Keep to the shadows.
Something's not right. She's been tampered with. Someone else has used my orb to enter the realm of shadows.
Beware the burning sky.
We can
The
wait no
Talon King
longer.
will
The Talon
guide
King,
us.
blood for blood, as it should be.
Tread carefully.
Soon after the orcs swept in, Arak was laid to waste by a beam of light from Skyreach.
Isha's eyes glass over as he peers into his orb.
It seems they missed their true target. Zalek is still there, hiding in the realm of shadow, and someone else as well, the orc assassin who used my orb. Take this, drink it in Vale Akraz, and find Zalek. Oh, and be careful. It's a little more potent than the last one, you'll see.
Keep to the shadows. Shadows gather.
Well, you are not stabbing me yet. That is a good sign.
Ah,
Those orcs got hold of Ishal's orb, did they? That would explain the dangerous-looking fellow who crossed into this realm shortly before you. Not everyone handles the transition as gracefully as you did. The oaf is still grappling with his own mind, stumbling about and muttering nonsense. Soon he will be drawn to the orb again, which would presumably lead him to Vale Terra. Better to take him out now while he's still befuddled.
beware the burning sky.
Many Arrakoa died in Vale Akraz. From the outside, all seems still empty. But in this place between worlds, death never goes unnoticed. Stray life essence seeps through from the other side. A feast for the beings who prowl here. Slay the shadow creatures here, and gather from their corpses the fine dust they produce. I will need much of it to perform the rites of the Talon King.
The Talon King will guide us. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
He was a big boy, wasn't he? The fiends will make quite a feast of him.
Tread carefully.
You know those elixirs you have been so eagerly quaffing? They are made of this stuff. Good. With this much dust, we can delve deep enough to reach the Talon King's refuge.
Keep to the shadows.
We must begin preparations for the Talon King's return from within this realm. I can travel quickly to Vale Terra. You, however, should be returned to the other side. You are powerful and will attract unwanted attention.
Tread carefully.
Zug.
What are we without the sky?
What power could reduce a village to ashes in the blink of an eye? The adherents claim it. It is the will of Rukmar. A lie, obviously. They did nothing to earn such power. In truth, they stumbled upon it rather unwittingly, in a hole in the ground. Come and visit me near the excavation site just west of here. We must understand their technology if we are to defeat it.
Keep to the shadows.
Ah yes, you've arrived just in time.
The Talon King will guide us.
Those who were not incinerated at Vale Akras are forced to help the adherents excavate the very weapons aimed at their heads. Anyone trying to escape is vaporized by the Overseer's Apexis turret. With these effigies, they won't know anyone has left. Place one near an enslaved worker and observe as it creates a perfect copy. It even cloaks the subject in shadow, so they can slip away safely.
Beware the burning sky.
The Apexis are long gone, but their legacy lies preserved in ancient chambers beneath Arak. Legions of dormant constructs, crystals with solar energy, magical techniques to the ages. The Apexis left behind caches of immense power, which the adherents of Rukmar have to unearth. Bring me the cores of the reactivated constructs patrolling the excavation site. Those crystals are the basis of Apexis technology, and the key to our enemy's devastating power.
Tread carefully. Shadows gather.
When I was still a guard in Skyreach, I was tasked with protecting the sisters Varix and Krashix. They were prodigies at an age when most sun acolytes could barely. The sisters conjured familiars of pure sunlight to their textbooks in the small hours. Now they unravel the secrets of Apexis technology, and their excavation has just reached 2 ancient chambers. Enter those chambers and cut down the sisters before they reap the terrible rewards of their discovery.
Beware the burning sky.
I'm out of range.
A dark wind is blowing. What are we without the sky? This curse has not broken me yet. This curse has not broken me yet. A dark wind is blowing. What are we without the sky?
Deception is the ultimate power. Remember this. The Apexes had every advantage, and yet they vanished. What could have happened?
Keep to the shadows.
Excellent. With these, we can begin to understand.
The Talon King will guide us.
The core of this slumbering construct begins to hum softly. Solar energy courses through the slumbering constructs. Their ancient servos whir into life all around you. It is too late to shut them down now. Outside, an Arrakoa overseer bellows commands, each answered by the buzz of an Apexis beam carving away at the mountain. That turret would make short work of the constructs, if you can command it. A comfortable-looking chair with a socket in the armrest. The Apexis interface slides into place with a satisfying click. Seems this is the seat for taking full command of the turret. Rifling through the cushions, you find a few spare coins, which you pocket. Apexis constructs are about to emerge from their ancient chambers on a warpath. The Arakkoa are sure to send more soul shapers to support them. The interface and the turret hum in soft resonance.
Ah, well done. Even with my condition, I could sense the carnage from here. It must have been quite a show. Ha.
Tread carefully. A dark wind is blowing.
Apex's technology is fascinating, isn't it? Machines powered by solar energy. Energy which itself has been imbued with magic. Simply brilliant. Ah. But there's always a catch, and I think you may have found it. Bring the interface device back to Vale Terok, will you? I'll be along shortly with the Apex's cores. If my theory is right, we may be able to turn the Adherent's own weapon against them.
Keep to the shadows. What are we without the sky?
Even in the light, there is shadow. Did you bring the device? It will take some time, but this may be the key to our victory.
The Talon King will guide us.
Icky cheeps at you excitedly. It seems you've made a new friend.
Draw back the veil.
Excellent work. Ishal and Zelhek have already begun the rites.
We hide no longer.
If we are to move forward, we must ask any word on Skizik.
Farewell.
I see. Well, at least the gavel is safe. As you may have guessed, it is another of the Talon King's relics.
Farewell, my friend.
If we are to move forward, shame him about Skizik's aviary. That's where Percy came from. Skizik wasn't interested in the runts after he started breeding the big ones full time. To be honest, I never liked those monstrous things.
Goodbye. I will see you
If we
again.
are to move forward, that gavel was once known as Beakbreaker. In his final darkest days, Terok used it to perform grim, damnable acts of sacrifice. It is best not to dwell on those days. Terok was sealed away deep within the shadows to rest, and perhaps to heal. Making contact with him will take a great deal of effort. So in the meantime, allow me to tell you of his more glorious exploits. Before this wretched curse took hold, please place the gavel upon the effigy.
Goodbye.
As you place the gavel at the base of the effigy, Reshad speaks over your shoulder. As Reshad begins reciting a tale of Terok's glory days, your eyes fall to the twin swords at the effigy's belt. They had seemed so plain in status, but now they thrum with power, as if reacting to the Scrollkeeper's words. A crude Arrakoa effigy adorned with relics of the
Long ago,
old King
a
Terok.
Bloodmane Pride Lord commanded his hunters to bring him 10,000 Arrakoa feathers. Eager for the glory of battle, the young chieftain had hoped to incite a war with the Arrakoa. But the Talon King came alone, and what ensued was not a war. It was a slaughter. Moved with grace and power matched only by the wind. With the sweep of his wings, he cut down even the strongest of the Bloodmane, like so many blades of grass. was fierce, but he was no match for Arak. Satisfied that his message was clear, the Talon King left the Blood Mane to pick up the pieces of their broken tribe. Yes?
If we are to move forward, that was but one of many such tales. No Arrakoa, living or dead, has ever compared to the Talon King.
Farewell for now.
His curse has not broken me.
The skies are not out of reach. No, not out of reach.
What are we without the sky?
Rishad sent an outsider here. You must be very important, or very dangerous.
Urek gazes at the orb.
Is that what I think it is? We must get this to the Talon altar.
The Talon King will guide us.
The adherents have been casting their enemies into the hollow for generations. The pools carry Sethi's dying curse, crippling Arrakoa with visions of darkness and intense pain. The mind reels, the body writhes, and the wings wither. Most Arrakoa the Orgo insane. Only the strongest can resist. Seek them out and use the Eye of Anzu to help them to their senses. Beware, for the worshippers of Sethi also prey on these survivors to fill their ranks.
Keep to the shadows.
The blood of the dead god, Sethi, lingers in the pools here, and with it, his hatred of Rukmar and Anzu. So strong was this hate that it animates the blood even now. Yawns after he was slain by his fellow gods. I need the congealed blood that holds those spiteful creatures together. There is nothing the adherents fear more than the power of this curse. What if we could brandish it against them?
Tread carefully. It's not ready yet. Shadows gather.
My attempts to bottle the pooled blood have failed. It breaks down and dissipates when it is taken away from Sethi's bones. But I have high hopes for this congealed form.
Beware the burning sky.
Excellent, excellent. Go ahead and drop those directly into the cauldron.
Keep to the shadows. His curse has not broken me
They
yet.
have suffered a fate worse than death, but at least they are free.
Beware the burning sky.
The Sethek are breeding vile wind serpents from Sethi's blood and bones. With these creatures, they will tear apart the sky. The nests are protected by powerful magic, but Anzu's gaze should penetrate them with ease. Let us visit the nests and destroy them. Many years have passed since anyone has been in contact with Anzu. He faded away as Terok did, to take refuge in the shadows. If we are to coax him back, we should make an offering. Sethi took the sky from us all. It seems fitting to take the wings of his children.
Tread carefully. out of range. It's too far. Too far away.
A large bowl awaits an offering for the Raven God. Peeping the wings into the bowl, you hear a faint rustling of feathers from somewhere overhead. As the orb meets the altar, the nearby candles flare up.
A dark wind is blowing.
Aegis was once a respected sage among the adherents, but his search for the truth of Terok's fall led to his own banishment. Aegis became obsessed with Terok, even claiming to be the old hero reborn. He commands the Scythiac, promising untold power in a new age of darkness. Know this, Aegis is no Talon King. Slay the delusional fool, and search him for anything useful. He is known to collect powerful trinkets.
The Talon King will guide us.
Even in death, Sethi exerts influence. The Scythic cult was born of this influence, led by a false king in service of the dead god. Silence their prophets, for they seek a future of black seas and blighted skies. Defeat their chosen champions, for they have pledged themselves to a lie. I could not defeat this curse, and long ago resigned myself to rest in darkness. But the Scythiac are performing dark rituals to draw me back, slowly binding me to Sethi's will. Should they succeed, Sethi would have me draw a dark cloak across the horizon, and bathe the world in his blood. Disrupt their rituals, so that I may return with my own free will. Then together, we shall bring an end to Sethi's return.
This curse has not broken me
Have you
yet.
silenced the false king? A bracelet? Interesting. Rather plain looking.
Beware the burning sky.
Arak squints at the bangle, rotating it slowly in his claws.
There is an inscription on the inside. To my father, may Rukmar illuminate your path with love. Lithic, it cannot be. This is Terok's bangle. It was a gift from his daughter. He wore it for years until, well, we had better return it. Terok built a memorial to Lithic, not far from Talon Watch. It should rest there.
Tread carefully.
Weapons and zealotry do not make one strong. They turned to Sethi because they were too weak to face death. Ah, I feel their grasp slipping. Thank you, mortal. The time has come to put an end to Sethi. I killed him before, and with your help I shall do it again. Ready yourself for a fight. The cultists will not stand idly by while we stamp out their god.
Who are you? Why have you stirred me? That bracelet, I made it for father long ago, before the fall. My father's bangle sat here for ages before that imposter Ika stole it away. I thank you for returning it, but I have no need for keepsakes. Take it, with my blessing. If there are still Talon priests loyal to the true Talon King, please bring it to them.
Are you ready to fight, Sethi?
I need a target.
It is done. Meet me at Lithic's Rest. Sethi has died twice, but his curse lives on. It seems we will never be rid of it.
Hello.
If we
Farewell,
are to
my
move
friend.
forward, what's that you have there?
I will see you again.
Lithic actually spoke to you, or some shade of her at least? Fascinating.
Farewell.
If we are to move forward,
Farewell,
we must
my
understand what we've learned. Terok's daughter Lithic was a skilled huntress, but found her true passion in goldsmithing. She forged this bangle as a gift for her father, and he wore it for many years. Only after Lithic passed away did he remove the bangle, for her memory was too much for the old king to bear. Place the bangle upon the effigy, and I shall tell you of Terok's fall.
Farewell.
You carefully hang the bangle upon the effigy's arm. Once again, Rishad's voice envelops you.
Terok was a powerful and respected king, beloved by his people. His sages, however, were not so loyal. Hungry for control of Skyreach, they conspired against him.
A crude Arrakoa effigy adorned with relics of
The
the old
Talon
King
King's
Terok.
own sages betrayed him. Tarak and his allies were cast into the pools. Their cursed blood seared his flesh and tore at his mind. As he withered, Tarak had but one concern: his daughter Lithic. Seeing her broken body, Tarak despaired. He surrendered to the creeping darkness. But in that darkness, something found him. A strange power filled the Talon King. A presence urged him on. Wretches driven mad by the curse, the strongest of his guards clung to sanity. And when the Talon King called, they answered. A strange orb peeked out from the wastes. Gazing into it, Tarak met the being that had saved him. The Raven God, Anzu, gifted Tarak and his guards with dark powers. In time, they would be known as Talon Priests. Together they would build Sketis and protect the unwanted children of Rukmar. Goodbye.
If we are to move forward, since that day, the sages have remained in power in Skyreach, now themselves the adherents of Rukmar and claiming to be the heralds of her will.
As the years passed, the Talon King's health declined. Grief hung in his heart, while the curse chewed relentlessly at his mind. He began to hate this world, abandoning Sketis and even sacrificing his own people in search of a cure. Hoping to rejuvenate their fading king, the Talon priests sealed Tarak away in the shadows. And that brings us to today. With the relics and the Talon priests in place, we are ready to call upon the Talon King.
Do not believe your eyes.
The time has come. Awaken the Talon King from his long slumber. Call him into this world so that he may destroy our enemies.
The shadows are restless.
These outcasts are not the only cursed Arrakoa holding their ground in Arak. A curious cult has formed in worship of Kealu, my consort and the keeper of my brood. They are considered to be quite odd. Regardless, the outcasts will need their help. Without the wings of the ravens, Iskar can never take his fight to the Spires. Take this feather and place it in the offering basket south of here. The so-called Raven Speakers will surely take notice.
A crude Arrakoa effigy adorned with relics of the old King Tarok.
Impressive. My people will find their way.
You fight well.
Leave the past behind.
My long sleep was disturbed by dreams of the past. I cut down my old enemies again. I watched my daughter die again. You were there. I felt your presence in these dreams, and your past was revealed to me as well. Someone has woven our fates together. My people are yours to protect, and your enemies are mine to destroy. The Shattered Hand are rallied in Bladefist's hold. Left to their own, they would claim this land for the Iron Horde. Take my
watch
power,
over you.
and together we shall break them.
What? Who are you?
I am the Talon King. I have come from beyond death to step.
This ends now. Well, I'm Kargath Bladefist, and when
Impossible. My power has failed you.
So it's you in there. Khadgar isn't here to protect you this time. What? Ah!
Are you all right? That was a close call. We barely got you out in time. It's about time.
Iskar wanted to
That
bring
orc,
Tarok back with a
Kargath,
body of his own, but
even at
would
my
the
full
Talon
strength,
King have
he
saved
would
us?
prove a challenge. My children, it will take more than a fading memory from the past to overcome the challenges you face today. You must strike your own path, lay the past to rest, and raise new champions. You have one already. Hero, I can never again grant you my full power. Kargath severed that bond. But so long as you tread in Arak, some piece of me will remain with you. I will lend my power as often as I can. Ah, hello.
Iskar wanted to bring Tarok back with a body of his own, but would the Talon King have saved us, or lead us further into darkness? I was not willing to repeat the mistakes of our past. In you, I saw a worthy steward of the Talon King's power. Ishal agreed and helped me to bind your essences together. Iskar will not be happy about this, but what's done is done.
I will see you again.
The Shattered Hand is in shambles, and the avatar of Tarok now walks among us. When I promised you power back in Sketis, did you expect that it would come without any strings attached? Ha!
Goodbye.
Ah, you come to learn the truth of things. We will need to test your dedication first. Yes.
The parchment of dust reads, "Put the featherless against one another so that our claws remain unsullied." How wise the High Raven Speaker is to foresee this day. There is a great beast on the hillside to the west by the name of Stonescale. It has abducted one of the flock, and despite our many attempts we have been unable to defeat it. Go. Prove yourself by slaying the beast and rescuing Tillich. Fulfill your destiny in the name of the Raven Mother. Tillich's disappearance caused great sadness to the flock. Tillich, dear friend, I'm so glad you have returned. All of the acolytes missed your witty banter after the evening chants.
Ictus looks back towards you.
Yes, now your great test is done. You have fulfilled the requirements of the parchment of dust. Yes, I knew you were worthy. The writ of faith says that great doubt will in time of crisis, but one must put their trust in the Raven Mother, and all will be as it. Come, we must go to the High Raven Speaker.
Work complete.
In the whispers of the Raven Mother, it was foretold in the Scroll of Order that upon calling for a sign that we would be one within 30 minutes or less. This is most fortunate, for we have already begun our preparations for her arrival, and we have need of your assistance. Our dear brother, Sakara, went to the Ravenskar with some of the flock to enact the great ritual of purification. No one has been sent back to the nest for supplies in the past day. Caught up in prayers, I suppose. I would go check on him, but I need to make sure the scribe didn't mess up her transcription of my latest sermon. Could you do it? I'll be there in, well, who knows?
This curse has not broken me yet.
By the Raven Mother's feathers, you will not find a better deal. At last, our prayers to the Raven Mother have been answered. We had just arrived and begun the service of the Headless Fowl when the Bloodmane attacked out of nowhere. Clearly, this means that the Raven Mother wishes to test the worthiness of her children. Fear not. We are steadfast and will fervently continue our prayers regardless of what may come.
Sakara leans in and whispers to you.
Although, if you can get rid of the Bloodmane and their leader, that would be a blessing as well. It is only through our faith in the Raven Mother that we will find our salvation. We came here to perform the ritual of calling to bring the return of the Raven Mother. We had distributed parts of the scroll to everyone, and had just begun when we were attacked by the Bloodmane. Now most of the flock has been killed, and fragments lay scattered across our homeland. The ritual was a failure, but we will not allow these mongrels to break our faith. We must continue our prayers here, but we would be grateful if you can recover the scroll fragments for us. It is only through we must have all the sacred texts. We cannot afford to leave even a single one unaccounted for. Ah, the copies of the ritual. Praise the Raven Mother Hand. Them to me, but only one at a time. We must not risk summoning the light. Your strength has given us time to rest and continue our rituals. May the Raven Mother ever keep you in her shadow. It was said in the Journal of the Rising Sun that eating in the mornings cannot be done without harming a few eggs. The Bloodmane matron Ralshiara feasts upon sacred raven eggs for her snacks. How dare she? She must die for her sins. Take the path south over the mountains to reach the accursed home of the Bloodmane. Take this trinket. It fell to us from the heavens as a sign of the Raven Mother's favor, and with it, you might have a chance. It is written in the scroll of sermons to bite the claw that strikes you. Take the path south from here that leads over the mountain to the Bloodmane Valley in the west. There you will find those of their tribe who can use a primitive form of magic. Slay them and remove their paws. Once you have obtained a few, bring them back to me in the nest so that they may be offered to the Raven Mother. The Bloodclaw are sadistic creatures. They have attacked the Ravenskar before, and have stolen the eggs of the sacred ravens. While you are within the Bloodclaw lands, keep an eye out for the eggs. I'll be waiting for you at the nest with as many baskets for them as I can gather. I'm finished. My spirit will be with the Raven Mother soon. I beg of you, stranger, avenge me. Slay these filthy beasts. Right, all day long, make the pretty letters flow. Were you able to find the stolen raven eggs? These poor ravens have avoided a horrible future in the Bloodclaw lands. We will take far better care of them, thank you. The lives of all the flock are precious. I'm glad to know that his murderers have been brought to justice. Thank you. You have done us a great honor. May the Raven Mother's shadow be upon you. Let it be known that on this day, the stranger has returned victorious from slaying the feared foe of the flock. Praise the Raven Mother. It is written in the scroll of sermons that the Raven Mother is not patient, and neither am I. Do you have the paws of the Blood Maid for me? Yes, these will do nicely as an offering to the Raven Mother. May she feast upon our enemies. All is now in its place to begin the ritual of calling that will bring the Raven Mother back to the nest. You have fulfilled all of the tests we have put before you, so it is only fitting that you join with us and participate in the ritual. Soon the Raven Mother herself will appear before us. Oh, my feathers are tingling in excitement. Speak to me again when you are ready. May the Raven Mother's shadow be upon you.
I have returned.
You have done much to help my little nest of forgotten ones. The poor creatures are not quite sane, but with their own kin hunting them, I pity their plight. Their flying kin, the adherents you call them, would see the forgotten ones destroyed, and my children made into slaves. This I must not allow.
I sense one who is not of the flock. Come closer, child. You there, Scroll Keeper. You are not of the Raven Speakers. Why do you stand before me?
Great Kaalu, the tales of your majesty are woefully inadequate.
You flatter me, but darkness weighs upon your thoughts. Speak, child.
The adherents of Rookmar wield a great power. They would use it to burn us all, including your ravens.
They also subjugate my children, forcing them to fight and die. What might you have us do?
Great Mother, in the name of Anzu, we ask humbly that you lend us your wings. With your help, we can extinguish the light which sets the sky ablaze.
Anzu always was meddling in the affairs of mortals. One would think I might learn from his mistakes. Very well, Scroll Keeper. My flock is yours.
Now we bring our fight to the adherents. Rastok is certain his new invention will give us control of the Apexis weapons, but we must get close. Very close. Kaalu and her ravens will fly us to the windswept terrace. We shall gain a foothold there before pressing on to the Terrace of Dawn.
Speak with Kaalu when you're ready to fly.
The Raven Mother's voice coos within your mind.
Do you know why I allow these accursed, forgotten children of Rookmar to live among my flock? It is because I weep for them. They are trapped between two gods, one who fears and rejects them, and one who would enslave them to his dark will. Their only champion abandoned them long ago, and nobody has stood beside them since, until you came along.
Percy, you stay here and guard the nest. Like a legend! Come, let us return to the sky! Yes?
Gasp.
I'm fine. I just need to catch my breath. I wasn't expecting the ride to be so fast.
I will see you again.
Good work. Now it is time for the next phase of our plan.
Farewell, my friend.
The Raven Speaker acolytes have been equipped with Apexis interfaces. They just need to get close enough. Come, let us take to the skies and secure the Terrace of Dawn. When all is aligned, we shall turn the false suns against one another, and the spires shall burn like torches. I look forward to penning your actions into history.
Speak with Kaalu when you're ready to fly.
My cries will rattle your enemies like thunder. Guide my aim and strike them down.
We need to capture those alignment controls. It is no good. They're dying out there. Clear a path for them. Reinforcements! Clear them out! Looks like everyone is in position. Kalu, give the signal and get us out of here. It's about time. I will see
I
you
wanted
again.
to bring Tarok, but Percy and I want to give you something as a token of our thanks. It's not much, but please, take your reward.
Farewell,
We
Familia.
have dealt a crippling blow to the adherents, but our fight is not yet finished. Gather your allies and prepare for the final siege on Skyreach. Shadows gather when the raven swallows the day. Burning skies extinguished as black wings fold gently about the heavens. Rest, my children, rest, for even the sun must sleep. This was Rukmar's lullaby, sung by her to the first Arrakoa. My, how we've lost our way.
Farewell, my friend.
Shadows gather.
My purpose as a Talon priest has been fulfilled. Though Eskar and Zelek must think me a fool for altering the sacred rites, I care not for their approval. And I am done hiding in the shadows. Let me fight for you. I should like to improve this world before I fade away from it.
Keep to the shadows.
You bring news?
I may have fallen, but I will not be forgotten. I implore you to allow me to stay here and serve in your army. Brala took my life, but my spirit stands strong before you. I need to stop the Iron Horde. And I know you are the only one that can help me do that.
This too shall pass.